Hello guys, I'm back. I'm back. But anyways, it's your girl Kia Shantae. What's up? But today I decided to come on here just to communicate a little bit, okay? And I am about to eat. I just got done frying some chicken wings. I got some yellow rice and a salad because I've been wanting some salad and chicken wings. By the way, the rice is just something extra. But I know that you guys be wanting to load me to load up like videos, especially if I have a channel. I feel like if anybody have a channel, you have to you got to be consistent with your footage. You know what I'm trying to say? But today I actually got up and I cleaned my kitchen, I cleaned my bathroom, and I was in so much pain. I was like, oh, because I actually did deep cleaning. Like I got on my hands and knees. Then I had to go to the store and get this stuff. But I'm gonna pray over my food, and then I'm gonna tell y'all guys what we're about to talk about today. Okay, story time about me. Heavenly Father, I love you so much. Bless this food, bless the person that prepared it, and as well as let it be nourishing to the body and the soul. Thank you again, amen. Okay, just a short prayer. But guys, and what I'm drinking is lemonade. I had like 3 lemons. I squeezed the lemons and made like some lemonade. You know how we do that, homemade lemonade. And I love lemonade too. So the story I'm going to be telling you guys about, I kind of was thinking about it too. Like, should I even mention it? But I think it's funny a little bit. But it's the first time I ever got locked up. The first time I ever went to jail. I think it's an interesting story, okay? So let's get into it. Wait a minute, I'm gonna eat a little bit too, y'all. Y'all gotta know I have to eat. Kennedy downstairs eating. We usually eat together, but I wanted to come make a video, and she might be up in here. Y'all already know that's my twin. Okay. So I got locked up around I don't want to get the dates mixed up. I would say in the year 2013, okay, around November. It was like a week before Thanksgiving, okay, like a week. A good week before Thanksgiving. Now, I remember this like it was yesterday, okay? So, one of my homegirls came by, and I was thinking about, should I come up with them a name? No, I'm just gonna do homegirl and her friend. So that's how I'm gonna do it. My homegirl and her friend. Okay. So one of my homegirls came by. She is white. Okay, she's Caucasian, and she came by my house. I was actually staying at my sister's house at that time, and let me eat too, because if I get to talking, my food gonna get cold. She came by, and it's been like a minute since we hung out. Like literally going on a year since me and this girl hung out. I was 23 years old. I had turned 23 that year, okay? And Kennedy wasn't even here. Kennedy wasn't even thought of, okay? But she came by the house, and she was like, hey girl, oh my God, I miss you. We ain't seen each other in a while. And I'm like, because by the way, she got locked up too. Just listen. It's funny now. It's funny, but listen. She was like, we ain't seen each other in a minute. You know, I want to go out tonight. It was a Friday night. Well, it was a Friday, but it ended up being nighttime. So she was like, let's go out. Let's go to the club. She said, plus you don't never go out. I was a homebody, guys. I was like an old woman. You have to beg me to go to the club. Girl, if you don't get your young, old ass up, like, so she came over and she's like, let's go out, blah, blah. I'm like, cool. And my sister, the one I was staying with at the time, she cool as hell too. She's like, y'all actually can come back to my place and y'all can get dressed here. So we had everything planned out. Like, she wanted to go to the store, get her some tights, because she's like, I don't got no leggings. I want to wear leggings tonight. And then she said, and I got to go pick up my friend. Now, I don't know her friend, okay, at the time. I didn't know who her friend was, okay? So I'm like, okay, we'll go pick her friend up after we leave the store. And we'll come back to my place and get dressed. So we end up getting in her car. She was driving. We got in her car. We went to the Dollar General. She got some cheap little tights. And I thought that was it. She got her tights. Okay, she bought her tights. That was it. So, and you not think. And the funny thing is, you're not thinking about getting locked up. You're not thinking about getting into no trouble. When you wake up in the mornings, you're not thinking about no shit like that. You know what I'm trying to say? I didn't even have locked up on my mind. I didn't have none of that. Okay? So, we leave from the Dollar General. We go straight to her friend's house. Okay? And we pick her friend up. I'm thinking we're about to go straight to my house because that was the plan. You go get your tights, we pick your friend up, and we're going back to my place to get dressed. Then we get ready to go to the club. That's it. That was it. What a fucking Friday night. She said, I got to go to Walmart. So your intuition kicks in. And not only that, but my friend, I know what type of girl she is. She got sticky fingers, okay? She really do. It's a habit, okay? So I'm thinking I'm like, oh my God, in my head, and her friend was like, I don't want to go to Walmart. We both was like, no, we don't want to go. But she said, I got to turn something in, I got to turn something in to get some money. I got to exchange something. So we get into the Walmart parking lot. She parked the car, turned the car off, and she just looking at us. And we like, we going to stay in here. We stand in here. She said, nah, this is my car. She said, I want y'all to come with me. I'm like, you just exchanging something, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So she's like, this is my car. I'm like, okay, you got a point. You don't want nobody in your car, blah. So me and her friend get out. That's my first time meeting her friend. We get out the car. Her friend is mixed. She's black and white. Okay, so we get out the car. And we go inside Walmart. And we go to the exchange place where you exchange your stuff. Y'all. We wait on her. Now I hear the lady tell her what she get in exchange from whatever she had to turn in. She got over like $60. Either $50 or $60. So she had cash, y'all. Oh my God. So when she got the receipt and her money back from whatever she exchanged, me and her friend already walking towards the exit. You got your exchange, let's go. No. Here she go. As soon as in the Walmart that we went to, which is in my city, as soon as you turn around from the exchange place, the customer service, there is clothes, women's clothes. So here she goes. You remember, she's like, I don't even got nothing to wear. I need to go, she got her tights, but I thought she had her whole outfit together. But just like a woman, she want to go shop, spend the money she just got. She ain't spent shit, but listen. She said, oh, I'm gonna go look over here for a second. Maybe, I need another shirt or something. I'm not satisfied. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh my God. So she said, y'all can just walk around until I, get what I need. So we actually went with her. She started grabbing pants, shirts, bras, panties. Like, she started shopping. Like, okay, to myself, I'm like, okay, she must got money. Okay, she do got money. She just got $50, $60 back from this customer service lady for exchange or whatever that item was. So, let me just tell y'all something now. I used to work there. Okay? Before all this went down, I used to work at Walmart. That same Walmart. I know how they damn cameras are. Okay? I know how their cameras are. They got some good ass security cameras. They can see everything. Walmart, don't sleep on Walmart security. Okay? I used to work there. So, I still didn't think nothing of this. Like, I didn't think like she would steal or nothing like that. Because she got money. You know what I'm trying to say? And not only that, y'all got to think about it. It's the holiday time. Around the holiday time, around Thanksgiving, Christmas, they security is up a notch. Okay? They looking, they watching, they own it. So, what really made me feel like something was going on, my intuition kicked in like, y'all ain't here too long. Remind you, my friend had a purse and a jacket. Her friend had a purse and a jacket. Y'all, I didn't have nothing but a t-shirt on, a regular t-shirt, with some pants with no pockets. I didn't have a purse or nothing, not even a jacket. So I'm already feeling this suspicious energy. Like, I just felt very strange. My intuition was saying, they watching y'all. Y'all been in here too long. We was in there for long, for 3 hours. So I knew, like, after the first 30 minutes that passed by, she was still in there. I know what she do. So I'm like, fuck, she's stealing. Now, y'all, I should have left. Regardless if we drove her car, I should have just left, called somebody to come get me, but I didn't. So we in there. I'm just looking at stuff. I'm just window shopping, looking around, my money was in the car. I left my purse in the car and my money was on the card. They was doing some off the back shit. I'm like, so I told her, I said, I hope y'all ain't doing what I think y'all doing. I said, I used to work here. Like, I told them that shit. I said, I used to work here, yo. I said, they cameras, they can see every fucking thing. They can zoom up in your phone and see who you texting. I said, y'all don't think you getting away. I said, we've been in here too long. Y'all walking around like, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, so they end up buying some little cheap shit, like shampoos and shit like that. Oh my gosh. They stole, okay? I knew it in my heart and my soul. I just knew it, okay? So we're getting ready to walk out now. My friend done left. She done got in her car. She already to her car. Her other friend was looking for me because they was in there so long. I'm just off looking. And she's like, come on. I was about to say her name. She said, homegirl already in her car. Let's go. She said, I got my stuff right here. Y'all, she done bought something and put extra stuff in the bag. Like what she stole. So not only was my friend stealing, but so was homegirl. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, okay. My friend already to the car. It's raining outside. It done start to rain. My friend's homegirl, like I said, she mixed. She had her hair straightened. Like, she just straightened it. Pretty hair, straightened down. And she's like, oh my God, it's raining. Now, we right at the door. We about to leave out the back side. Because they got 2 different sides you can leave. We leaving out the back side. She said, oh, it's raining. She said, I need to put my hair up. So I'm like, okay. So I'm happy that we leaving. That's all I'm thinking. There go the door, we leaving. Oh, shit. So she said, hold my bag. So I'm like, okay. So I held her bag. We literally at the door. She like put her hair in a ponytail. She should have got her bag back, but she didn't. And I ended up walking out with her bag. Before we even made it to the fucking door, here go these, come on. We caught y'all, blah, blah, blah. They got our arms and walked us to the security room. And they said, we already got your homegirl. She didn't make it to her car. So I'm like, fuck. Yo, never been locked up before. I was pissed. I was pissed the fuck off. I don't have to lie. I was pissed the fuck off at these bitches. And I was even pissed the fuck off at myself for even feeling it. Like, I'm spiritual. For me to even say go, they get my ancestors, they be talking, yo. You got to start paying attention. We go in the back. They got the cameras up. And you see how good these cameras are. You see everybody in Walmart like up like this. Like, good. They said, they really didn't say nothing to me because they know I didn't do anything. Listen though. There's like, you know why we got you, right? Because you was with them, basically. We get in the room. They bring my home girl back. They got her from her car. They got her soon. She almost made it to her car. But they got her. So we all 3 sitting in the room. My homegirl, her homegirl, and me. They crying. Ooh, we got kids. We got this. They crying. I'm just sitting here. I called my sister. I said, can I call somebody real quick? So I called my sister. Remember, I was standing at my sister's time. I said, I'm about to get locked up. I said, I'm in Walmart. I said, they already got me back here in the room or whatever. And she's like, get your ass up and walk out. Like, my sister be like, that's what you tell me. She said, you didn't do shit. Go. She said, just go. Fuck them. Tell them you don't. you know, you ain't do nothing, let you go. But I didn't, you know, I just sat there. So they never said nothing to me. Never, they didn't even look my way. It's like I'm interviewing these motherfuckers with my friends. Like, you know, like, because they know I didn't do nothing. I'm here with 2 white girls, the only black girl. And here it is, I'm in trouble with y'all ass for y'all shit. So they saying, pull out your purse. They done got other shit. They said, yeah, we seen that jewelry. You got all them necklaces. I'm just sitting here looking at them like, what the fuck? They said, you open your shirt up. They had so much shit. They said, we're going to add all this up. So I'm doing a video. So they added everything up that these 2 girls had. And then they tripled it. Or they did something to make the numbers higher or something. They added together, then they tripled it or doubled it. They printed out 3 receipts. This is for you, and this for you for being with them. And they said, let's call our managers. Y'all ain't never been in trouble before. Y'all been giving us a good time. So, you want some more chicken? Huh? Go get it. It's on the stove. It's some more on the stove for you.
I want something to tell you because I think my throat is not itching anymore.
Okay, go in there and let me finish my video and I'm coming, okay?
Actually,
so you can get your snack, your dessert, okay? Go in there. Well, you can get your ice cream.
And I'm not coughing.
Good job. You ate your food?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Go in there, okay, baby?
Can I go to some my house? But
no, not right now.
I feel better.
Can I see you when I get done with doing this?
No.
Okay.
I feel my head.
Good job. But if you still want some chicken, it's some on the stove, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Don't go in there. You got candy in there, but don't eat it all. You know where the snack's at. Your chocolate.
The highest cabinet?
Mm-hmm.
And then clean up the stove and get it. You want me to clean up the stove and get it?
It's right there. You'll see it as soon as you open it. But if you want more food, you can get it.
Okay.
But, she made me lost train of thought. Where was I at with this story? Oh, they said, let me call our manager. You know, y'all been really sweet and, you know, y'all been listening to us, blah, blah, blah. So they called their manager like, yeah, we got some girls in here. You know, they have been really good with us, blah, blah, blah. Not really fussing, arguing. This their first time. And then the manager was like, no, lock them up. You know, send them to jail. They already had the police at the door, y'all. So they started crying harder when they knew that their manager said no, they need to go to jail for what they did. I was like, I was just like, yeah, I was so quiet. I was just sitting there like, I couldn't say nothing. I was just sitting there like, I cannot believe this shit. I'm about to go to jail over some shit I didn't do. I said, let me steal. Can I go get some shit right quick? I want to go to jail for a reason, please. You know. So they said, well, they said we usually walk people out in the front to cause a scene. Like, let everybody in the store that's shopping get to see y'all in handcuffs. But they said, but since y'all been so sweet or whatever, we're going to just take y'all out in the back. So we riding in the different cars. I think I rode in the car by myself. They put my friend and her friend in the same car. And they put me, it was my first time in the handcuffs. Y'all, my God. That tight ass shit. I felt dumb. I ain't gonna lie, I felt stupid. I felt tricked, bamboozled. So I got the handcuffs on, and the officer that locked me up or whatever was cool as hell. He was just talking to me like, you gotta be careful about who you hang with and stuff like that. He said, I can tell you're a good person. I'm like, yeah, but you still take me to jail though. So we get inside the jail. They checking our hair, looking our tongue, take out all your jewelry. Now, I was jewelried up. I don't got any tattoos. I don't do tattoos. But I had piercings everywhere in my tongue. I had to take all that out. And they gave us our clothes, our orange suits, or whatever the fuck ever, our little slippers. And did our handprints, all that other stuff. They got us into their system. Did our mug shots and all that bullshit. And they made us call, like, our people or whatever. So my homegirl and her friend got out first. I was left in there till almost the next morning, like going on 7 o'clock in the morning. We got them out real quick. I guess their family was already at the bonding place. But when I got out, we got out on bond. My sister and my brother-in-law was like, oh my God, girl, your first time, you damn jailbird. They was making a joke. They took me to get something to eat. I was just sitting in the car feeling dumb. I ain't gonna lie, I felt dumb as fuck. That shit is on my record now. Some shit I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And my sister's like, girl, I would have ran. I would have got out there. Girl, you know, blah, blah, blah. I said, I need to go get my purse. I said, all my belongings, my purse, my credit card, my ID is still in her car at Walmart. So, that's like, well, she'll probably give it to you tomorrow, blah, blah. So, guys, let me tell you. They gave us a due date. Not a due date. Y'all, I don't live my whole life. Like, this is when I went inside the jail. Okay, listen. You know how you got to wait a while before they send you a court date? So, this happened like in 2013. Around 2015, 2013, that same year, I met my boyfriend, my first boyfriend, which was Kennedy's daddy, okay? I told him all about what happened to me, all that, blah, blah. So, I done forgot about the court date. I knew they was going to send one, but I didn't know when. I ended up getting pregnant. I lived my life. I got a boyfriend. We had fun together, got our own place, and I ended up becoming pregnant. No, this is at the end of 14. So within the whole year, I done basically lived my life. We ended up moving to his hometown, which was in a whole different state, New Jersey. When you on bond, you don't supposed to leave the state. I knew that. I knew you didn't supposed to leave the state. But it's like I forgot about all that shit. Right when I moved, they sent me a court letter talking about I got to be in court in July. Blah, blah, blah. Or they gave me a date I had to be in court. I'm already going on 4 months pregnant. I'm thousands of miles away from Georgia. Because that's where I was at, Georgia. So I missed my court date. And they said, well, we're just going to put a warrant out on you. My baby daddy, my boyfriend at the time, I'm calling my baby daddy, he wasn't really, like, he wanted me to have the baby. He said, ain't no way you about to go get locked up and you pregnant. Like, fuck no. Like, you had this baby or whatever like that. And then you take care of your business. Me and him end up getting into it because we had like a toxic relationship anyway. I should never move with him, but me and him end up getting to it. I end up sneaking away, leaving. I came back to Georgia. My family was just worried about, I was too, like once I got back home to Georgia, I was like, okay, I got a warrant out. I don't want to be driving in the car or getting pulled over and they check my ID and they say, oh, you got a warrant and I get locked up. No. Kennedy is like 7 months, 6 to 7 months. So my family was like, okay, well, they was like, just prepare. They said, get yourself prepared. You tell us what day, when you want to go to turn yourself in, and we'll like keep the baby. We'll keep the baby for you. Okay, you shouldn't be in there that long. They was telling me if I turned myself in on a Sunday, I would be out at least like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. You know, I was staying there for like 3 nights or 3 days. So I turned myself in on a Sunday, hoping to get out at least Tuesday, okay? My family and them got me all suited and booted because you got to have white socks, white everything. So I had a white bra, white socks, white panties because if you go in there with none of that shit, they'll make you go naked, you know, and I wasn't doing that. So that day, that Sunday, I went out to eat. My sister took me out to eat. We went to the strawberry patch. We had so much fun. I spent time with Kennedy. And, That night, my homegirl picked me up. Not the same homegirl, a different homegirl. She picked me up, a black girl. And I told her what happened and stuff. And she's like, all right. She said, damn, hopefully you get out soon. I'm like, yeah. So she dropped me off at the jail. And they said, well, come on. I basically turned myself in. And yeah, I ended up standing that bitch for 9 days. Yeah, I was in there for 9 days. First of all, the best part about, and it ain't nothing good about getting locked up, but like staying in like the holding cells is whack. Like the holding cells is where they hold you before they put you in population. Population is where you go back and they have like pods and stuff like that. And like in each pod, it's like a room with like, I don't know if y'all ever been locked up. I'm not trying to say go get locked up. I'm telling y'all my experience. I felt like it was better in population than in the holding cells. The holding cells was nasty. You sleep on the floor if it ain't no room elsewhere. It's like one toilet in the room. You have to use the toilet in front of everybody. It was nasty. Okay? But when they got me in population, they give you your mat, your pillow, 2 rolls of tissue, some soap, and this roll-on deodorant in the cup. A little small cup. So once I got in population, I got settled in. I was on the top bunk. I had 5 roommates, so it was like 3 bunk. Yeah, so it was 3 sets of bunk beds. Okay, so I had 5 roomies, all white girls. Ain't nothing wrong with it. They was cool until I got into it. I ended up getting into it with one of them, but it wasn't that serious to where they had to put us in a hole and nothing like that. Or separate us. It was just a little stupid argument about cleaning up. They was trying to make me clean up extra. I'm like, no, honey. But yeah, I stayed in there for a good time. I met some friends in there. I'm still friends with some of the people I met. And they let us watch TV until like 11:45 to midnight, kinda. I read 3 chapter books. That whole 9 days, I finished 3 chapter books. I was just ready to go home. Somebody had put money on my books. And what that is basically, you can use it to make phone calls, or you can use it for, is it commissary? It's where you can buy food, because the food they serve us was not good, okay? We ate bologna sandwiches and spam sandwiches every day. But somebody ended up putting like $20 on one of my sisters, or somebody did. And so I ended up buying Doritos. I got me some soda, some candy. I got some stuff for myself. You have to take like 5 or 6 minute baths. You can take longer baths, but people will start arguing. Like, you need to hurry up. The water gonna turn cold or whatever. I couldn't use the bathroom. Like, I had to boo-boo. Yeah, I said I couldn't in front of all them people. It's just something you got to get used to, And I'm not trying to compare it to prison because I know prison is different. Never again. Never again, guys. I was so happy when I got out. Like, yes. They end up dropping the case or whatever. They dropped the case. I'm like, yes, I didn't have to pay nothing. They basically did time served. Like, you was in there long enough for this. It was, it was your first time. I didn't even have to use my first offenders. I mean, defenders or whatever you call it. Hell. I was so happy that I didn't come on my cycle up in there, because I wouldn't know how to feel being on my cycle in there. It's like every Wednesday, like every other Wednesday was wash day. every Thursday or every other Thursday they will give us razors, but you have to get them back. They'll put your name on the list. They put your name on the list for everything you get, and you got to return it back. Like in case you wanted to shave and stuff like that. It was alright, you know, it was alright, but not to the point that I'm like, yeah, that's my life. Like, I want to be in jail all the time. Hell no. I don't see how people can keep going back. I got along good. I braided some couple people hair. They wanted their hair braided. They played spades and all that. So, you know, you make the time. You make your time. You try to make something out of your time until you get the hell on. Because the girls was in there like, oh, girl, you finna be here for 30 days. You ain't gone yet? And I'm like, oh, that's when I start feeling like, my baby, I'm going to miss my Kennedy. Like, no, I can't be in here for 30 days. But the judge ended up seeing us and I got out. I was so happy. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I don't know if any of y'all experienced that, but if not, like I said, it's nothing really good about it, but it has its pros and its cons. The salad's so good. I was so happy. My sister ended up bringing the baby to see me one time. Oh my God, she was so cute. If you don't have family that will support you, I love my family. If you don't have family that will support you while you're in there, it's lonely. I don't care. I don't care how many friends you make up in there. If you don't have somebody on the outside coming in, it'd be lonely. Real, real lonely. Yeah, I done killed that chicken. I got one more piece. And if y'all don't like me smacking, I'm sorry, okay? But that's it. That's all I got to say. And I just want to tell y'all guys the whole moral of this. Not even the moral of the story. Like, pay attention to your intuition, please. Especially if you're spiritual. If you're connected to spirit and ancestor and God, like, they be telling you stuff. Like, for real. Like, that whole time before I could have saved myself. I could have just walked out by myself. When I started picking up those energies that some shit about to go down, like we was about to get in some trouble or something like that, you just go. You just leave. Like, I just ignored it. I ignored that pull, that energy, that just my higher self telling me. And I would never do that again, ever. I'm a very powerful spiritual person, and my intuition is always on point. Always. That's not the first time my intuition done told me some shit, and I didn't listen. So, it's not a fun place to be. The county jail, any jail, or any prison, it's not. So I'm going to just leave it right there. And I will see y'all guys on the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this story I told you guys about the first time I ever got locked up. Oh, and another thing. They were like, oh, well, you can go get, you know, since that crime or that incident was recorded on my record, it bothered me. It bothered me because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a job. I end up working a lot of jobs after that, but it bothers you. It's on your record. And they say you can get it expunged off where they can make it disappear. It won't show on your record. But one time I went to an interview for a job, and the lady was telling me, like, do you have anything on your record? She said even the expunged stuff. She said, because we can pull that up too. She said, yo, just because you expunged, that don't mean that we can't pull it up. So I'm like, damn, what's the purpose of getting it off your records if y'all gonna still pull the shit up? Like, the world we live in. But yeah, that's it. And I'll be back with another story. It'll probably just be an update on me and the baby because it's been a minute since I let you guys know about us and what has been going on with us. Probably next week it'll be about the baby when I go to my doctor's appointment. But till then, that's all, folks. I will see y'all guys later. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed the story. Don't do what I did, okay?